Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to some more Planet Zoo Conservation Pack news. Now, you will have seen on the channel yesterday that we received news that a new DLC is about to drop for Planet Zoo. You'll see the trailer on the screen at the moment. I'll link the video above in case you want to see that. But along with the DLC, we're going to be getting a new update 1.10. And today, news about what we can expect in the update has dropped. So let's take a deep dive. So here we are, my friends, we're on the Planet Zoo forums and we're going to have a good read through exactly what's going to be included in the 1.10 update, and there are some magnificent inclusions in this update in my opinion. I really do believe this is probably going to go down as one of the better updates that we've had in a long time. So as you can see, hi-ho zookeepers, it's nearly summer, the sun is shining, and what better way to celebrate than with Planet Zoo news. Join us below as we take a look at what you can expect in the free 1.10 update for Planet Zoo, available on the 21st of June. If you missed it yesterday, be sure to also check out the announcement of Planet Zoo Conservation Pack, which will be coming to you on the same day. As I've already said, I covered that yesterday. So the first thing, gang, is that of education stations. Educators had an upgrade in 1.9 which allowed the ability to explore your zoo and educate on the go with the roaming educator function. I personally am still trying to get the hang of that and how it actually works. I'm not sure if you actually have to have education stations in all of the places, but I don't know. It is a good thing when you see it working though. Now that your zoo guests can have a more immersive experience than ever before with new education stations. These are new park facilities that, when placed, will provide an item for child guests to interact with and then gain a minor education and happiness boost. These will have a set of education topics and will not be able to be customized, but will come in 3 different types. So we're not going to be able to make our own versions of these. Obviously, the one that you can see there is an example. I actually quite like the style. I'm not mad at it. It would have been nice if we could have made our own though, and then there was just like something you could have placed inside, because this isn't going to match the style in everybody's zoos. I'm kind of thinking about my main project, and that's just going to look a bit out of place. But it's still a really cool addition in my opinion. Height measure stations. You'll be able to compare the height of giraffe, gorilla in your zoos. Soundboard stations. You press a button, hear a sound from one of the animals in your zoo. Did you know which sound they make? And then the paw print station. Compare your hands to the paws of the animal. How big is yours in comparison? I think this is such a cool little addition to the game, because it's something you see a lot of in zoos. Like I say, I think it's a shame that we can't customize it, but still a great addition. Child guest interaction with your education stations will also boost your zoo's conservation rating, but be careful, they can be vandalized, which will require repair from your mechanic or direct replacement from yourself. So you're going to have to think about your security in the zoo. The next big one is group photos. Child guests aren't the only ones gaining a new behaviour. Currently, guest groups take photos of animals, but now your guests will join each other for even more fun by taking group photos. When this occurs, one member of the group will take the role of photographer, with 1 to 5 others grouping together as the subject. From here, they will line up and happily pose together to capture a snapshot and remember the amazing time they had in the zoo. To prompt a group photo to be taken, guests must be viewing a habitat as an overall happiness rating of above 50%. That's a really cool little addition as well. I don't think it's one of them that you're going to notice too much, not unless you're one of these people that kind of pays attention to that sort of stuff, but it will be cool to see that interaction going on around the zoo. We've got a new animal behaviour with animal sniffing. So your guests have gained some new behaviours, but what about the animals? Watch your animals engage with their surroundings even more than before with the new sniffing behaviour. While some animals already have a sniff animation, this new feature adds sniffing as an active behaviour for the majority of animals in your zoo, but not all. See below for a list of which will be excluded. When placing items in your habitat, the game will generate the set of sniff points that your animals can interact with. After all, they want to be the most interesting place to smell. These sniff points will exist per enclosure, and when a habitat is destroyed, they will be removed as well, and the new ones will regenerate if you build or use the undo button. So make sure you're okay with your adjustment before doing any removals. Now, I'm going to be very honest here. I'm confused that the aardvark has been excluded, considering they rely on their snout. I think that's an odd one to exclude. I think the majority of the kind of reptiles maybe I'm on board with, but yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know what you make of that list of the animals that won't be included with the sniff animation. But the aardvark for me, I don't know, it's a strange choice. I'm hoping that the devs are going to kind of hear, because I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. I think I see Just Goron. He tweeted out about this as well, and he's kind of on the same boat as me. Animal chorus behaviour. That's not all. Now the animals can try their hands, or rather their voice, at musical stardom with the new animal chorus behaviour. Some animals, including the new siamangs, gibbons essentially, coming into the conservation pack, are known to perform group calls as social activity. This new behaviour comes to Planet Zoo as the Arctic and timber wolves, along with the new gibbons, will be able to perform the chorus call with each other, even while wading or climbing. There will be a range of calls available to which the chorus leader, the animal who starts the chorus, will randomly select one from, and will continue until all animals in the chorus have joined in. After this, they will either randomly select a new call to continue the chorus, or will end the behaviour. That's quite a cool thing. Like, if you pay attention to this sort of stuff, like, I'm a big fan of when I'm making cinematics having the animal noises in the background, so having something like that will be a really cool thing to see happen in the habitats. And again, it kind of leads into things feeling a bit more real, because this is the sort of thing that you hear in zoos. The new climbing enrichment. What better way for the animals to show their excitement this summer than with a new climbing frame to enjoy? The new climbing frame enrichment can be used by your animals that can make use of thin climbing pieces. However, that's not for all. For new siamangs, these will become a playground or high-flying fun, thanks to their new brachiation behaviour. Brachiation means you'll see the siamang swinging around the frames in ways you've not seen before. Now, I said about this yesterday with the gibbons, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a new animation because of the ball and socket joints in their wrists and the way they move in the trees and stuff. Now, I don't know if it's just going to be the gibbons that are going to get this initially, and then potentially more animals, but I've said for a long time, I don't like the way that the chimpanzees and the orangutans run along ropes. They wouldn't do that. They would hang and they would swing. So I'm hoping that the other animals are going to get this animation, if not now, at a later date. It's going to be really interesting to see how we can make this new piece work. From what I've been reading, it's modular, so it isn't just going to be one big piece you put in. I think you're going to be able to like build shapes with what you want with it, but I'm hoping we're going to be able to mess around with it a bit, basically, to get the best out of it, and not just for the new animals, but eventually for existing animals that we've got in the game. Small habitat gates. Now, this is one that it might sound really silly, but I'm so excited about. I've been asking for this for ages, because not everything needs a huge gate, and I think this is going to be perfect for a lot of habs. You'll now have even more control over the look of your habitats without new small habitat gates. These gates provide a shorter alternative gate for the habitat entrance, allowing a sleeker look for low-walled enclosures. A small variation of all current habitat gate styles will be included, so that's really, really good to hear. I think that is something we have needed for a long, long time. I really, really do. Because there's stuff that I've wanted to do in the past, and I've not been able to do it because I've had to put a building on or find a way to disguise, a big ugly door. Now we're going to have a bit more freedom with that. And then additional shop counters and signs. Shop counters and small signs were added to the 1.8, providing a counter-only version of some of your favourite shops so that you could really go wild with your store customization. As of update 1.10, we'll be adding these variations for all missing shops. This will include Cosmic Cow, Gulpy Soda, Pip Shop Juice, Water, basically all of the rest that weren't done. And this kind of puts to bed the need to have the Box of Shops app, which is a major headache for me, because that's what I've been using in Tropical Wings. I guess from now on I just won't use them. I'll probably just use the countertop shops, but yeah, it is a little bit of a headache. But as always, update 1.10 will also come with various fixes alongside all the new content, which will be released on the 21st of June, as they've already said. That is an amazing, amazing update in my opinion, gang. Let me know what you make of it in the comment section below. But if you are new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel for plenty more Planet Zoo content. Drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. But until next time, my friends, stay safe, stay humble, and I will see you real soon.